Hello, my name is Tremaine Tucker, and I'm going to be talking about the outreach program for teen pregnancy. Today is the first day of the outreach program. The goal of this program is to educate the youth about teen pregnancy. Today I will give some background on different methods to avoid pregnancy. I will also give a ratio of the 10 years of on a nationwide scale dealing with whites, blacks, and Hispanics. I'm going to give a brief overview over that, and then I'm going to ask the students to take a 10-question survey to test their knowledge. At the end, there's going to be like an open discussion with the doctor to answer any questions that anyone may have, and that will basically wrap up the plan for today. Upon request, students will be able to know different ways to avoid teen pregnancy using their Bloom taxonomy levels knowledge. By the end of the session, students will be able to identify different ways to avoid ways to get pregnant. The target population that we're looking at are 14 to 19-year-olds. This is basically high school students around that age. Okay. And here is the according to the United States Health and Human Services, this is the data received on a national database. This is birth rates per 1,000 female aging from 15 to 19-year-olds by race, either ethnicity. As you can see, from 2003 to 2012, you can see about 10,000. That's about 10,000 different Hispanics lead the rate. Then there's blacks, then there's whites. As you can see, in Hispanics and blacks, the numbers have dropped 20,000, if not, yeah, about 20,000 or a little bit over. The 3 learning objectives that we're going to talk about is sex abstinence, condoms, and also birth control. Sex abstinence, also known as celibacy or sexual restraint, is the practice of refraining from some or all aspects of sexual activity for things like medical, psychological, legal, social, financial, moral, or religious reasons. Abstinence is 100% effective in preventing pregnancy and also prevents STDs. The reason why I stress this is the number one for the youth, because you're not moving too fast. You're waiting for the right partner. You're going to have fun with a romantic partner without a sexual involvement. It gives you time to focus on school, your career, extracurricular activities, support moral and religiously and values. It's easier to get over a breakup and heal with the death if a partner ever were to pass away, and that sort. Some of you may ask, how can I stay abstinent? Staying abstinent is a choice you make every day. There are ways to help you with this choice. Remind yourself why you chose to be abstinent. Think about the consequences that may come with it. Like we said, not only just pregnancy but sexual diseases. Some there aren't even curable for. Don't ever reevaluate your decision to stay abstinent during sexual situations. Stick to your decisions until you have a clear head. The next thing we're going to talk. The next is condom. A condom is a barrier device commonly used during sexual intercourse to reduce probability of pregnancy and spreading of sexual diseases such as HIV, AIDS, herpes, syphilis, gonorrhea, or in those cases, in some sources, people may not use condom because they say it may feel a better way or feel good to them. Some women may think that it's up to the man to make sure they have a condom on, but that's not the case. There are also women condoms, and letting women make sure to Make sure that the male whoever you're dealing with wear the condom at all times. It is very important if you are sexually active, even though we're not condoning in this of no sort. It is very important that the person that you have sex with uses condom. If you're not aware, if you're not fully aware of how to use it, there's stuff on there's ways on the internet that can give you. We also have pamphlets that we gave to you all at the beginning about properly using condoms and of those sorts. And condoms are not expensive at all. You can get condoms less than $5. You can, I see it like this, you can either spend $5 now or you can spend a lifetime for a child. So I suggest anybody use a condom. It's 98% effective against diseases and getting pregnant. So anybody who's out there that's sexually active, please wear a condom. It is so important. I can't tell you how much it is. And even if you're having anal, oral, or vaginal sex, still use a condom because you can still get diseases from those areas. There aren't like herpes, and they aren't curable. So it's very, very important to use a condom if you are having sex. And if you feel like a condom may have broken, you immediately pull out and notice and put on another one and strap and make sure you put another one on as well. The last one we have is birth control, or also some people may call it a contraceptive. Are methods or devices to use to prevent pregnancy. Safe sex, such as male or female condoms, can prevent sexually transmitted diseases. Some countries don't deliberately do not believe in birth control because it doesn't their values or morally or or it just doesn't sit well with them. You have all these different types of you have the pill that a lot of people uses, um, but you have Plan B, um, sterilization, an implant, the patch, vaginal rings, diagrams, um, combination pills, cycle pills. There's so many different methods if you were to get pregnant to prevent you from these are simple ways, and there's clinics that will that will give you these things for free. And like I said, there's so much more in the pamphlet if y'all want more information about this in any type of way. Okay. The main goal of this speech was to educate the youth about not pregnancy, about youth and avoiding pregnancy. And I also I use a Howard Gardner's multiple intelligence. The guest speaker will come at the end would be the interpersonal, which he would come into the audience. He would come talk to the audience. He would speak a little bit, and then we have an open discussion with the students, which is going to be interpersonal. Um, the PowerPoint would be visual and linguistic will be open. Yeah. And then you got the teen pregnancy. The teen pregnancy rate, which is logical, is give numbers and gives you an insight of it. Yeah. And that will be the end of the presentation.